keep the music playing.
Good morning and welcome to the Zach Owen Show live from the beautiful backyard downtown Waco. I'm your host, Zach Owen, and these hair plugs are working well. Just kidding. Brian Brown here, guest hosting for Zach, who's on assignment, let's call it, seeing the world. But good to be here. Good to see you. Hope your morning is going well. I think we'll get things started. If Kevin's going to help me out a lot today because he's the producer. He's the man that makes this thing happen. So we'll throw the news. We'll see what's going on in the world today.
Today's news and weather is brought to you by the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill. The Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill features a full restaurant and bar, a huge outdoor concert stage, a giant outdoor TV screen, fire pits, a roof deck, washer pits, cornhole pits, inside and outside seating, and much more. Located at 511 8th Street, Waco, Texas 76706. Check out upcoming shows at backyardwaco.com.
From the News 10 newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez in Cameron. Police are investigating an early morning shooting that left several people injured. Near 7 Half Street and MLK Jr. Avenue, officers found a large crowd and multiple gunshot victims. Authorities say none of the injuries appear to be life-threatening. Cameron police want anyone with information to come forward. Meanwhile, the Dallas to Houston high-speed rail may be closer than ever to becoming reality. Its leaders say the $30 billion project has all federal permits, station sites in Dallas, Houston, and the Brazos Valley, and it's acquired 25% of the land it needs. That's despite the Trump administration clawing back a $64 million federal grant awarded during the Biden administration. Some lawmakers still call the plan unrealistic and vow to continue fighting for it as long as eminent domain and taxpayer dollars are on the table. From the News 10 newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez.
Central Texas's weather is changing a little bit as we push our way into this work week and changing for the better. No triple-digit high temperatures in our forecast, and actually a temperature drop may be on the way tomorrow thanks to some extra rain opportunities. Speaking of, there's actually a rain chance today. 10% chance, mainly east of I-35 this afternoon for a stray shower or two. Not much rain to go around with temperatures in the low to mid-70s this morning, warming into the low to mid-90s late day. We'll have to watch out for some early morning, maybe pre-dawn showers to move in, and we'll also have a 30% chance for rain tomorrow afternoon. From KWTX, I'm First Alert meteorologist Sean Bellafury.
All right, back with the Zach Owen Show live. I'm your host, Brian Brown, filling in for Zach, who's gallivanting across the planet, and good for him. He deserves it. Hardworking man. Did you say our first comment? Good hair? Thank you. I worked hard on this. Worked at least 7 minutes on getting this thing right this morning. Knew I had to represent. Hope you had a great weekend. I was super busy this weekend. Played at the Arboretum, and then we did a great benefit for the Archway of Hope Foundation. The Club Retro 2025 was this weekend at the base. Thank you to all that might be watching that supported that event, came out. We had a grand time and raised some money for a very, very worthy cause that gets more worthy every day. So, in tradition that Zach and Jim have been doing for years, and Zach's continuing, let's start with two very important parts of the morning, which is our national anthem and our Pledge of Allegiance. All right, we're back. That's great. They don't write songs like that anymore.
That's true. They do.
Now you got WAP and whatever Cardi B's working on this weekend. Lizzie B just popped in. Good to see you.
Good morning. How you doing?
Yeah, thanks for helping out. You know, Zach leaves us hanging here, so we've got
Sure
to
does.
fill some time. But man, I envy him. We're going on a cruise in about 2 weeks, so I'm looking forward to that.
Where's yours at?
We're going to San Juan, St. Kitts, St. Martin, St. Nicholas, St. Ides. No, I'm just making stuff up now. I don't know. Some of the saints.
You're gonna be
All the
extra
saints.
holy, aren't you? All those saints in your life.
So, yeah, I'm not sure, but yeah, it's cool. Well, it's one we haven't been on yet, so looking forward to it. And then we're planning probably on going on the same one that Zach and them are on. Good morning. In a couple of years.
I've never understood that phone rings just about every morning, and it's somewhere between like 8 and 8:45. I don't get it.
Actually, let me tell you what that is.
Okay.
No, I'm trying to listen. I thought it was the alarm, but it's just our caller ID. So you can see how crazy it gets up here in the morning, even when no one's here. Mm-hmm. How was your weekend, Lizzie B?
Oh, I was just settling into my new apartment.
Oh.
That was a lot of fun.
Really?
Yeah.
So when's the housewarming party? And what band do you have playing?
Oh, good question. I'll let you know. I'll have the details posted.
Maybe Sloppy Joe Band is available.
Yeah, right. Did you have some help, or did you have to do a lot of it yourself?
My mom and my aunt came into town, so I did have a lot of help. That was really nice.
Good for you. I hate moving.
Oh, yeah.
And I think I don't know if you guys have ever moved a short distance, but sometimes that's more frustrating because you're like, I've got to pack all this stuff out to literally go a mile.
Yep.
So
Yep.
it seems like it takes longer because you just kind of meander and mosey with the whole thing.
I had to move twice, actually, in the last 2 weeks.
Oh.
Moved all my things out of an apartment into a hotel,
Oh,
and then stayed for at the hotel for a week, and then moved my things again back into the new apartment. So
so how long were you at the hotel?
7 days.
Oh, okay. Not enough to
7
get
days.
really comfortable with I don't have to
Nope.
wash my own clothes and I don't have to do my
Right.
own.
I did run out of clean clothes.
Yeah.
I started, running low. I was living out of boxes. What I recommend?
Well, you're talking to a musician, so we know about that. We know about dirty clothes and living out of boxes. Right on. Yeah, Kevin, how was your weekend?
Yeah, it was good, like we're trying to get the last weekend before the kids go back to school and kind of all that kind of stuff. So.
Yeah, this is back to school week, man.
It
Yep.
is.
It's
Yes.
kind of, it's both. I mean, it's been a while for me because my kids are all grown and in their 70s. That's how old I am. But, it's been a while. But, man, that's always that transition of you got to make sure that the kids are dressed and you got to make sure they're there on time. And where's my socks? And take your underwear off your head.
Yeah.
And that's when they're in high school, and then, but the aspect of not having to worry about where they are during the day, you're like, okay, I get to relax a little bit. You've probably seen that meme where the lady's on a raft with a beer and the kids are getting ready to go to school, and it's like it's the best back to school meme ever. She's going to hang at the pool while the kids are at school all day. So, well, again, hope you had a great weekend. We were super busy, hot, and but great time, and good to be here.
How did things go with the backyard this weekend?
Backyard was great this weekend. The heat makes people come out a little later, so some of the earlier crowds, I had a friend go, "Hey, I love your place. I drove by the other day, and there were 6 people sitting at tables outside. They're stupid." It was one of the hotter days, but yeah, it's a little tough right now in that peak period of like say 3 to 5. But we have air conditioning inside, and it works well. So as you can tell, Liz's
I'm
got
cold.
on a jacket.
I walked in,
Every
immediately threw it on.
We went to the event Saturday. My wife went as well. It was a costume event, and I was dressed as Elton John for half of it, and then I switched.
Wait, whoa.
I may have to load some pictures in a bit. And then I had a costume change, and then I came back as Ozzy, which was planned before his demise, and he's one of my heroes, so that was cool. And my wife, who is quirky and funny and awesome, she decided she was going to go as Mork from Ork, if you're old enough to remember that.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And I said, well, let's maybe go with something else. But no, she was determined. So she created her own Mork outfit and realized, I guess, halfway through that, man, going to the bathroom is going to be a chore.
No.
But we walk outside to go to the event, and it's, 173 or whatever it was that afternoon. she's like, this might have been a bad idea. And I said, wait till you get to the venue. We walk in and that cold air blast, and she's like, hey, Mork with a jacket might end up making an appearance.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, like a Mork costume in 2025 might be representative of more Pride kind of things, right? Maybe?
Well, I don't know. It's a red jumpsuit with a giant, it's more, it's a spacesuit, obviously.
Okay.
But
okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're talking about his regular,
the suspenders,
his Earthling version.
Right. Yeah.
No, she had the suspenders when she was a kid, and the shirt too, I think. But no, she went with the spacesuit. The actual just got here from Orc. To get into that, Nanu. There you go. And the thing which she couldn't do.
Yep.
But she got T-boned the other day. She had a wreck coming home from work.
That is not good.
And so her vehicle's out of commission, and she's been driving one of my vehicles. But her parents have a little Mini Cooper, and it's white, like the egg that Mork came to Earth on.
Okay.
I told her she should have used that, but she rolled in with me in the big white Dodge truck with a camper shell, my peepaw truck. So that's how we rolled in. You know how rock stars do it.
Yeah.
But there were some great costumes. My goodness, there were the Average Joes from the dodgeball tournament and movie. There was an Evel Knievel. A lot of older references. There were 2 Kenny Rogers and Dolly Partons.
Wow.
Wait,
so
a pair of each?
It was a group of,
Wow.
well, I guess that'd be 4, technically, or 8 in some areas. But there were multiple islands in that stream. And then there was an Angus Young from AC/DC. There was a Bud and Sissy from Urban Cowboy. There were Julie Hayes from KWTX, her and her cohorts dressed up as Kiss.
Oh,
None of them knew
lovely.
a Kiss song to save their life.
Oh, no.
But last year they were the Golden Girls, so that was quite a transition. So
Very different vibe.
Oh, thank you for being a friend.
yeah, right. Yes, I know. I was like, I want to rock and roll all night and crochet every day. I think that would. But no, it was an absolute blast. We had a good time, did some good, raised some money, and thanks to all the sponsors for that. There was a tree donated by Fitzgerald's. We had a Bougie Booze buggy, which the fellow that won it was quite excited. I'm sure he's probably not at work today. There were probably 40 bottles of liquor in there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so he's probably hating life right now. But no, it was a great weekend and a great time, and certainly beat moving. Sorry about that.
Seriously.
Yeah, I haven't moved in a while, and I don't plan on it. When was your last move, Kev?
It's like 3-ish years ago, something like that.
That's still a little too recent.
Yeah.
And the older you get, because you guys are young,
yeah.
the older you get, the more stuff you acquire.
And the harder it is to move it.
Oh, gosh. And the harder it is to find friends to help you.
Yeah.
Your young, virile friends, when, they'll do it for a pizza. You call a friend now and they're like, look, I got my kid's soccer practice. You can use my truck, but my back's hurting. Just pay somebody.
Yep.
So, yeah, that's never fun. Never fun. Well, yeah, we got another great week here at the backyard. I'll look at the entertainment this weekend. I'm still just combobulated from this weekend, but yeah, come on by and see us for breakfast. For lunch or dinner, or cocktails at any point in between. And it's always fun to hang out. People got to get out more. I was thinking about that a while ago, watching the national anthem and the news as well. Because when you throw to the news, the bad headlines are always what the first ones that come up. So you're like, and here's the news.
Right.
So you want some good stuff. I go back to Julie. She's a dear friend. And she has that segment called Tell Me Something Good. And it's interesting because that's been something I say to my wife all the time. Instead of like, oh, what happened today or this or that. I'll say that to her all the time. Tell me something good. Makes you think, but at least you got to focus on something positive instead of the easy negative.
Yeah, I think it's a much more intentional question than just how are you doing.
Yeah. We a lot of anecdotes. We had after church yesterday. We had lunch with some friends of ours. We were talking about how they met, and he was a FedEx driver, and so they casually kind of knew each other. And so he came to the door one day, and she's like, "How are you?" And he said, "Oh, I'm great." And she said, "No, how are you?" Mm-hmm. And that's how their whole thing sparked, because she's like, she really cares about how I am and how I'm doing, So yeah, it means something, you know. But yeah, look at the positives. You know, I don't mean to be on my soapbox this morning, but look at the positives. Make somebody's day brighter.
Sometimes it's easy to ask the question how you're doing. It's actually different when you mean it.
When you mean it, or when you want to hear the answer.
Yep.
You know, but then you got those where you go, "How are you?" Well, and you're like, "Oh boy,
Let me brace real
let me
quick.
saddle up for this one." Yeah, we got those friends, right?
Yeah.
Where you fake a call. Yeah, hold on, dude, your screen is black. Oh, whoops. What do you do?
Right.
Yeah. All right, let's take a commercial real quick. We'll come right back.
Sounds good.
All right, here at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill.
Looking to upgrade your home? Brazos Valley Tile Installations has you covered. From tile showers and all types of flooring to full bathroom and kitchen remodels. Need granite countertops, painting, or even plumbing and electrical? They can fix it all. With over 28 years of experience, and every employee passes a strict background check, so you know you're in good hands. Call today at 254-258-5254. Brazos Valley Tile Installations, where quality meets trust.
Dive into adventure with Scuba.com, your ultimate destination for top-tier scuba and snorkeling gear. With over 20 years of experience, our expert staff, who've dived everywhere from the Galapagos to the Maldives, provides personalized advice to help you find the perfect gear for any underwater journey. Shop leading brands like GoPro, Aqualung, and Scuba Pro. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, trust Scuba.com for the best in diving equipment and expert guidance. Explore now at Scuba.com. That's SCUBA.com. Scuba.com. BizChair.com, your one-stop shop for premium commercial furniture that blends quality with affordability. From ergonomic office chairs to durable restaurant seating, we cater to diverse industries including corporate, medical, hospitality, and education. With over 20 years of experience, we offer fast shipping, exceptional customer support, and furniture solutions that stand up to high-traffic environment. Elevate your space with BizChair's vast selection of stylish, reliable, and cost-effective furniture. Visit us today at BizChair.com to transform your business. At Mitzi, we believe the right light can transform any space. Born from a third-generation lighting family, we craft beautifully designed, premium lighting that's made to be affordable. Inspired by Grandma Mitzi's eclectic style, we're on a mission to make high-quality lighting accessible to all. Whether you're updating your space or adding a unique fixture, Mitzi has the perfect design for you. Beautiful, well-made lighting without the high price tag. Discover your perfect light at Mitzi.com. That's MITZI.com. Mitzi. Founded in 1910, Samsonite is the world leader in durable, high-quality luggage and travel accessories. Made to the highest standards, our products won't let you down. We give you the confidence to get out there and explore. Inspired by the past, devoted to the present, and built to inspire a multi-generational future, Samsonite is here to elevate your journey. Travel with Samsonite and pack confidence every step of the way. Shop now at shop.samsonite.com. The grinder mentality that Randy and Brent Habert built into 44 Pro runs deep within our team. Every member shares a passion for the craft, the game, and most importantly, the player. When you step onto the field with a 44 Pro custom glove, you'll feel the difference. It's not just a glove, it's a 44 Pro. Crafted with dedication, made for performance, and built to last. Get your custom glove today at 44pro.com and experience the 44 Pro difference. That's 44pro.com, 44 Pro.
Welcome back to the Zach Owen Show live. Not Zach Owen. We'll hear from Zach later on. Maybe he might call in or send us a text or something if he's not too busy. Back to school week. Also,
I have to officially apologize.
Hit me.
So we didn't get a guest for today because maybe we miscalculated that this would be a busy week for back to school people. This is our back to school week, and all the people facilitating that are
I'm going to
slightly busy.
admit something to you. We have miscalculated that before. We once planned a back to school week for teachers. We're like, hey, the week that school starts back, come in after school for cocktails. And they're like, we don't have time for that.
Right, yeah.
We need those later in the year or before it all happens, but not the week of. We've got a little bit on our plate. So.
Yeah,
they may be drinking at home, but they certainly couldn't make it out here.
Yeah, so I think we'll be good mainly for the rest of the week.
Nice.
We should be. So
nice.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you have some good guests lined up.
Yeah. And we got MCC for sure on Wednesday, and we've got music the whole week, so we'll be good to go.
I guess the only ones that really would be available would be back to homeschool.
Hey,
So they just wake up and go, hey,
Yes.
sorry,
Ready?
yeah, school's great.
you ready for my homeschool high five? You ready? Here's how homeschoolers do a high five.
Like it, love it, love
Yep.
it, love it.
Especially as an only child, but there you go.
Mom, can I talk to you? My teacher's really been on my butt lately. I am your teacher. I am your teacher. I hate my teacher. Guess what today is? Well, you know what? Let me send this quick shout out. You know what yesterday was? The birthday of my youngest son, my baby boy, Hayden Brown.
Happy belated birthday.
And so, yeah. I didn't even get to talk to him yesterday. He was playing golf and gallivanting around, so hope he had a good day, but he'll call me today and go, sorry, Pop. He probably got into that booze basket that the guy won. Today is Monday, August 11th. If you haven't looked at your calendar or your phone or your abacus, or, well, you know, these abacus. Today is, and Lizzie B let me know this one when she rolled in singing some Dr. Dre. Today is National Hip Hop Day.
Yeah.
What's your favorite hip hop song?
That's a hard question.
It is a hard question.
I mean, there's so many different. That's an umbrella term, in my opinion.
Yeah, it is. It's very broad. Yeah.
So if I'm going like R&B, it's gonna be something like SZA.
Yeah.
If I'm going like older R&B, this is too hard of a question.
Yeah. Well, and two, you know, an old man like me, it's evolved so much.
Yep.
I remember the first hip hop song I heard was called Yo Mama.
Perfect.
And one line on Teacher Week was, my mama's a teacher. She's the best. I bet your mama couldn't pass her test. So that's how much lyrics have evolved or devolved. But they used to be so corny and, you know, matter of fact, and we were in the house and we were in the street.
Yep.
And now it's, you know, there's a lot of different varieties of it.
Yep.
But National Hip Hop Day, so celebrate however you decide you want to. Maybe you should dress up that way and go to work and rap to your friends.
Yeah.
This is very important. Oldest son had a liver transplant last year and is doing fantastic. Annual medical checkup day. Make sure you get those. My wife's a nurse. I was never good about that, but she makes sure I get my checkup every year. And then she's disappointed when they say, everything seems to be fine. She's like, that doesn't make any sense.
Something's got to be wrong with you.
Good genes, me and Sydney Sweeney. And then today is also very important, National Son and Daughter Day. And I think it's one of those where, you know, there's National Son Day, there's National Daughter Day. I guess now there's National Son and Daughter Day. We talked a couple of weeks ago about how there's 25 National Margarita Days and 15 National Hamburger Days. And they're all marketing things, but let's make that one important, National Son Day, a Son and Daughter Day. So call your son, call your daughter, make sure they know you love them, and buy them a gift. And a good gift to give them would be a gift certificate from the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill, or a T-shirt available at our one location, 511 South 8th Street.
There you go.
And here's a good one. Play in the Sand Day.
Ooh.
So find some sand today. Even if it's just at your desk, if you have one of those little feng shui things.
Garden.
Yes, Zen garden, yes. Yes, but play in some sand. If you have a malfunctioning pool filter, play in the pool and with your sand. Yep. Be careful, though. If you have a litter box in your house, that's probably not the sand you want to play in.
No.
But yeah. And then, oh my goodness, I can't believe this is a designated day. It seems like it's every day in the news cycle. National Presidential Joke Day. So whichever way you want to take that, it's a lighthearted observance prompting people to enjoy humor about U.S. presidents and politics. Humor encourages sharing presidential-themed jokes or comedic anecdotes. So if you decide to do any of those, unlike most people on social media, make them lighthearted and kind of just non-divisive and non-partisan. Just make a joke about it.
But you know what they say. It's funny because
yes, it's true. That's right. That's right. Which is funny because I did mention social media in the news, and some of it's not true. So you have to be careful. It's funny because it might not be true.
Yep.
But anyway, so yeah, enjoy those days. You could have a gigantic hip hop party while checking up on your physical attributes while your son and daughter are there watching and playing in the sand and making presidential jokes. That would be a day right there.
That is it. That's today's optimal day.
I guess that just sounds like schizophrenia to me. There's a lot going on.
Severe ADHD.
Yeah, my to-do list is 3 pages. So. Wonderful, man.
That's hilarious.
All right, Lizzie, with some Nashville news.
Discuss Nashville news. Here we go.
We do have a lot happening in Nashville. So, Musicians Corner, which is Nashville's free concert series happening in Centennial Park, is returning this fall with 5 weeks of live music beginning on August 29th. There are 38 musicians on the lineup to perform throughout the season with some of your favorite names featured. 5 weeks of live music, you could just buy a flight to Nashville with all the money that you saved not paying for tickets.
Right.
Tyler Tyler's has been quietly funding Indigenous Blackfeet reservation programs that support language re-education programs, food pantries, and youth programs. Supposedly, Childers had met a Blackfeet community member during a hide tanning class, and the two became like brothers, and they've been working side by side to support the nonprofit communities across the Blackfeet reservation ever since. Really cool.
That is cool.
Finally, Noah Kahan and Maggie Rogers were brought out as guests on the Mumford & Sons tour for their concert in Boston. Mumford & Sons has been touring since June, covering iconic songs from Cowboy Like Me by Taylor Swift to Man, I Feel Like a Woman by Shania Twain, and they will be stopping in Nashville on October 22nd, and they will be in Austin on October 24th.
Wow.
I'm Lizzie B at the Backyard with your Nashville news, and that's all that's happening there.
Mumford & Sons, they kind of disappeared for a while. At least we thought they did. So many of those bands that really had like a huge presence that's all you hear for a while. And then you wonder if they're still touring, and you look, and they still are, And they're a great band.
They sure are.
I dug a little deep on them a while back, but that's fun. Yeah, man, Nashville. It'd be cool to go, but you're going to see a lot of bachelorette parties with white boots and booty shorts.
Yeah. Pedal taverns everywhere. Scooters in the streets.
What a brilliant business model that is. I'm going to put a cart together, make you do all the work, and you pay me. That's just brilliant. Here's some beer, you pedal. I'm just going to sit here and make sure we don't hit anything and collect the money. That's a brilliant business model.
Yep.
You been to Nashville?
I'm from there.
No, I did not even know that. You should be Nashville, Lizzie. Yeah, man, Nashville, it's changed a lot.
Yeah, it has.
But I mean, it's like anything else. There's the area, there's the touristy area.
Yeah.
And then when What about you, Kev?
I have been to Nashville. Actually recorded just down from Belmont.
Yeah.
In right next to Randy Travis's studio, Studio One over. So back a long time ago.
Nice.
Yeah.
Randy's coming to Waco, coming to the Hippodrome.
Sure
Randy
is.
Travis, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
That's it's one of those things where, hope Randy's not watching, but he's his health is waning. But I mean, it's still cool to see them. I took my wife to see Willie 10 years ago maybe, because she hadn't seen Willie Nelson, and I had to explain to her. I was like, it's not the same Willie as the one you remember. I said he talks the songs a lot, but he's still Willie. He's still sharp as a tack.
I know. It's impressive that he's still just performing.
Yes.
Period.
Yes, and it's not sad. It's just like he's still witty and stuff, but he can't really sing, so he just kind of like speaks the songs. But they're still iconic songs. But some of them we've all seen the is it Frankie Valli, the one where he's just,
yes.
He looks like The Walking Dead, and he's just his mouth is
barely opening.
A marionette would be more realistic. Sometimes you need to just be done.
Well, listen, Justin Timberlake isn't singing his songs on his concert tour
Well,
right now
a lot of people aren't. There's a guy to look up named Wings of Pegasus. He's a British guy. I don't know if you've seen him, but he's got all this software where he can isolate the vocals and line them up. And as a singer, you cannot replicate the same note twice, ever. Like, you can't sing it the exact same way. So he'll line them up on a waveform and show you that this is in perfect pitch, everything's perfect. And then the next night it was exactly the same. And he's kind of busting people for having pre-recorded vocals.
Interesting.
And so there's a lot of controversy about it. And I think a lot of the famous ones are going, hey, who is this guy? And let's get him taken care of. Let's pay him or make him disappear. But Don Henley was a big one. Because Desperado, it's really naked songs, just him and piano. And he put them together and he goes, here's June 25th of 2021 and here's October 8th of 25. It's identical,
Wow.
And Henley, I don't know how much y'all know, but he's not a real sweet guy. So I'm sure that it's not going to end up going well for him, but for the other guy. But yeah, there's a lot of people using tracks. You can kind of understand it from the aspect of like maybe backup vocals or some little pitch correction and stuff, because it's hard to sing, 200 nights a year. But when you're paying $200 for a ticket, and you go, well, I'm listening to a CD and this guy's just moving his lips,
Right.
A little disheartening.
I also find that a lot of singers today aren't just singers. They're really trying to step into the performance.
Yeah.
And so they have to have that tracking alongside this dancing.
they run out of
and these
breath,
like outrageous numbers.
Yeah.
And so it's like, where do you find the balance between?
And there is a balance, I agree, because
Sure.
some of them, like J-Lo and people like that, Britney Spears, the ones that have a lot of choreography. Yeah, I think if they run a track with a hot mic, meaning to where if they need to catch a breath, they can pull away for a second or drop a note and it's still there and I kind of get that.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. But yeah, the music should do the talking more
Mm-hmm.
so than the visual aspect of it. But that's my opinion as a purist. Some people might hear me sing and go, yeah, I wish this guy was using tracks.
I wish he was up there dancing.
Yes, I just can't. No, they don't want to see that either. I wish he would go home. That's what I wish. Just play some videos. Yeah, that's great. But,
You want to hear from Zach?
What?
You want to hear from Zach?
Is he here?
Oh no.
He's here via technology?
Yes, he
Let's hear
recorded something for us just for the weekend. So you're gonna get a mention.
Let's
Terry's
first
gonna get
see
a
how
mention.
tan he is.
Yeah, we'll see. You ready? Here we go.
I'm here on the Norwegian Pearl. Zach and Jim, trip number 45. We're having a blast. There's about 76 of us. We're in a beautiful mountainous ocean town the country is called Montenegro, and the town is called Kotor or Kotor. Kotor. Anyway, I'm going to flip the camera around, give you some the ship. Let's look at this right here. This is just one side. The mountains go all the way around. There's an area called Old Town, which is a fortress town, like walking back in time. Beautiful here in Montenegro. Wish you were here. Hey, thank you, Terry, for filling in the show this week. Next week, my buddy Brian Brown from Sloppy Joe is going to be here to host. So have a great show. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye-bye.
Well, must be nice.
I am so jealous.
You notice we don't pan around here and show the dirty diaper blowing down the street and the lady outside smoking a Winston.
The orange cones lining the pavement. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That looks great. Did you notice that Zach had grown a hat?
Yeah.
It looks great. It's coming in nicely. Poor guy. No, I'm glad he's having fun. That's majestic. That's the thing about those locales is you just take a picture and it looks like a postcard. Mm-hmm. Speaking of locale, a local coffee place that is our sponsor, Be Kind Coffee. Fantastic. I need to get down there and try it. I never have time. Today I drank Be Available coffee, which is what's here. I'm sure this is way better. But definitely go support Be Kind Coffee. Fantastic company and just a great group of people that you support locally, which is important. All right. So now here's another word from our sponsors while our phone rings incessantly.
Golf Partner, the world's largest golf store network, offers more purchasing opportunities than anywhere else. With a dominant market share and a wider selection of quality secondhand golf clubs than our competitors, we make it easy for you to enjoy the game with affordable, top-quality equipment. Join us at golfpartnerusa.com and discover why we're the trusted choice for golf lovers worldwide. That's GOLFPARTNERUSA.com. Golf Partner.
Apollo Neuro is a new kind of wearable that helps your body recover from stress. It's like a wearable hug for your nervous system that helps you calm down and feel better. The Apollo wearable will send gentle vibrations to your body, like a song you can feel instead of hear. You feel better. You sleep better. And you can get back to being yourself. Learn more at apolloneuro.com.
When you learn a language with Babbel, you start a journey that takes you further and further. Anytime and anywhere you wish. It's easy and fun. Broadens your horizons and keeps your brain fit. A journey into new thoughts, new cultures, new adventures. So what are you waiting for? Start your journey with Babbel now. Go to babbel.com or download the app.
BadCreditLoans.com is a pioneering service provider that has carved a reputation in the financial industry for its dedication to helping individuals with bad credit secure loans. By making timely repayments, borrowers can gradually repair their credit history, thereby increasing their chances of securing better loan terms in the future. BadCreditLoans.com serves as a beacon of hope for those with bad credit. Simple, fast, and reliable loan application process. And its commitment to responsible borrowing makes it a trusted partner in the journey towards financial stability.
Did you know nearly all stock price changes of 10% or more result from a single news headline? These news catalysts create trading opportunities every day. All you need is a little help to reach out and take them. It doesn't matter if your investment budget is small or big. All you need is Benzinga Pro and its powerful news alerts, price tracking, and portfolio monitoring. Subscribe now, and we'll skyrocket your portfolio today.
I've always had thin hair my whole life. It breaks off at a certain length. In the last 6 months, I've noticed it just really bad. I mean, you could totally see it. I wear a hat a lot. I tried several different products. My experience with the Bosley MD hair regrowth kit was amazing. It was easy to use. It let me take off my hat. I could go in public and have my picture taken and feel normal again.
BosleyMD.com.
Welcome back, Zach Owens Show Live with me and Lizzie B, filling in for Zach, who's gallivanting in Montenegro right now. Gosh, man, that's got to be great. I am so looking ready for my vacation. I am ready to go. We leave the 23rd of August, and we'll be back, I think, the 1st or 2nd. So you won't hear from me. Mm-mm. But back to school week. Kiddos are back to school. Probably most schools are back. Colleges are back, I guess.
I heard China Spring is back already as of last week. I know, most of the kids, I think, go back Wednesday, Thursday this week.
Oh, middle of the week.
Yeah.
Hey,
I guess that's a good idea, especially for the younger ones.
Soft launch.
Yeah, soft launch. There you go. Yeah.
I think first week for colleges, universities is the 25th, the week of the 25th.
Okay.
Negative.
So we've still got some time.
My son goes to UMHB, and they start today.
Oh, that's true.
But that's because they have a winter term. So when they break before Thanksgiving, they don't come back until after the New Year.
Oh wow!
That's
but they offer like a shortened term in there if you want. So yeah.
That's got to be rough though. You come back from a 2 or 3 week Christmas break and go, dude, did you put on 26 pounds? It's like, yeah, the family really cooks a lot. But I guess when you've lost 40, from being a broke college student starving, it's good for you.
Yep.
Yeah. So kids.
No kids.
So, you were just saying you don't have to buy school supplies for yourself now.
Right. This is my first year not being a student, going back to school. So it's a weird adjustment.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, that is. Now, what kind of school supplies does a college kid have to buy? Like if you're going in, because I see college kids in Target buying school supplies. It's like that rug, and let me get this set up for my bathroom for my toothpaste. It's dorm stuff,
Right.
But what are the actual supplies? Books, a lot of books.
Right. I was English and writing, so it was all books. That's probably where most of my money went to.
Yeah.
School supplies specifically, I'm a very much a handwritten note person.
Yeah.
I don't like typing. I don't like scribbling on an iPad.
Right.
So I've got my favorite pens, which are the Sharpie ones, like 0.6.
Yes.
They are thick and dark. You can see them. They dry instantly.
Oh, Lizzie.
It's an important thing, okay?
I got some bad news for you.
What?
When there's a certain age you hit when pens become important to you, and that's when you're an adult and you've hit that. Because I'm telling you, at any of our age, you go, oh, damn, that's a good pen, man. It's like when I went from loving sports cars to loving RVs. It's like you'd see a Maserati. Oh my gosh! Now I'm like, man, that's a nice. That's a
From
nice
yachts.
RV.
Is that a John boat?
Look at that motor coach.
Yeah, man, I bet that. Is that Sleep 9? That's amazing. Yeah, so you're starting to hit that hill of that's a damn good pen.
Yeah, but I would just get a one notebook with 5 different sections for all my classes. I wouldn't do the whole changing out notebooks, changing out folders. That was too much to keep up with.
Yeah. Well, and I think memory retention when you write it as opposed to typing it on the or cut and paste as most would do, you don't hold on to it. Because I know that from lyrics. If I'm learning a song, if I write them down, I tend to hold on to them a little longer. What kind of school? So what was your school supply transition?
How could you not have your trapper keeper?
Well,
you
yeah.
have like one notebook.
Bro, I don't know how privileged you grew up, but we just had a keeper, and it was called a folder, and you put everything in it. My locker looked like a trash bin. It was literally one of those where you would have to push it and then shut the locker. Do they still have lockers in schools?
Yes.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, I think
Do
so.
you guys still have nightmares about forgetting your locker combination?
No.
Oh.
I have nightmares about losing my favorite pen.
Well, I just left my combo like ready to go. Like I didn't ever use it, just open it up. And if
Oh.
anybody needed something from my locker, just go get it. I don't care.
We would always like rig them so you would like lift it up with the combination installed, and then you would break off the end of a pencil.
Yeah.
And you would
yep.
stick it up in there, so you just didn't have to put the combo
Absolutely.
in it at all. Yeah,
Yep.
that was
And
nice.
then get mad when somebody stole anything out of it.
Yeah.
Somebody broke into my locker.
Well, it's not locked.
How'd they break in? Well, they pushed the piece of number 2 pencil that was, they took off the twist tie that I got from the Miss Baird's bread wrapper that was keeping my locker shut. Yeah. And, well, I mean, did y'all do notes? You would put a note in somebody's locker? I don't know. I never saw a note because how could you see it in that mess?
Right.
But
my son, one of my sons, was accused. There was an accusation of smell around in his locker.
his locker, okay, good.
And they just couldn't pinpoint what it was, and it came out to locker cleanout day last year of 8th grade, and he had brought eggs to school in a Tupperware container, and that was many moons ago, and we found the source of the smell.
Oh man, and that's going to permeate through the entire school. They're going to, if you're in junior high, they might smell that at the high school.
Yeah.
I tell you what, my teachers would dread when they would say, do you have your assignment or whatever? And I'm like, I think I left it in my locker. So you get your hall pass, you go to your locker, and literally I come back and go, I found it. It was, and they're like, this is your permission slip to go on a field trip. I'll be right back. Sometimes you could use it to get out of class, but yeah, man, I miss school. I did enjoy school. I think a lot of times you don't realize it when you're in it, of course, because then the real world hits you in the face and you go, okay. Because I went right straight from school to parenthood and job and everything, responsibilities. Mm-hmm. Some kids now are like, oh man, 41, I guess I better start looking for a place. Mom, Dad, do I have to leave? Still in their insurance somehow. But when did you move out? I hope you moved out.
Yeah.
Well, I still live with Mom.
Yeah, no, I guess this is my first time on my own.
Yeah.
First big girl apartment. So
Nice. It is a good feeling.
yeah, it is. I'm still trying to get used to the shaking off the stress of somebody walking in my house.
Okay.
With like roommates, parents, etc. It's just me and myself, so I'm just trying to get used to the feeling of it.
Funny that you said used to the stress of it. I mean, used to the not stress of it, because it's just so freeing that you can, you do your own thing.
Yeah.
I remember seeing a comedian talking about that one time. He goes, the first thing you do when you get your own place is lean back in your chair, run with scissors, leave a light on. You just do all those things that you've been told for years not to do,
I got to leave my keys on the counter. What?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I can watch whatever I want to on TV. I can go to bed when I want to. Yeah. Well, it's a good transition, but yeah, it is. It's scary but liberating at the same time.
Yeah, I think that school, being a full-time student, was just burning me out. So
yeah.
I like that, when I leave the office, I leave the things that I'm worrying about at the office.
Yeah.
And I have my weekends back, and I'm not
Yeah.
under constant pressure to perform for somebody else.
Yeah,
for
of course.
just a number at the end of the day.
Yeah. Wait for approval. Yeah. I mean, it's a different kind of approval, but of course.
Absolutely.
Of course, yeah. When did you move out, Kev? Kev was probably, let me guess. I'm going to guess Kev moved out when he was 19 and a half.
Oh, no. I moved out, what was that? I'd have been 21. Yeah, something like that. I got married, and there you go.
Guess when I moved out.
When did you move out?
Guess what age?
17.
Yeah, I was going to say freshly 18.
16.
Wow.
Parents had gotten divorced, and so I was with Mom. I'm going to live with Dad. Going to live with Dad. I'm going back to live with Mom. I'm not going to live with either one of you. And this was funny. I went to McGregor High School way back in the old days when we wrote on tablets with rocks. And my hair was long for then. It was touching my collar, and you would get in trouble. So I moved in with my buddy, whose dad was the dean at the school. And so every morning, we'd sit at the kitchen table, and his mom would bobby pin my hair to the correct length. And the dean of the school would walk by and go, I can't believe this is going on in my house. Like we were breaking some crazy big rule. And so I lived with them for a little while. And then I lied and got my own apartment at 16 and was on my own since then, which probably explains why I had a kid at a young age. But imagine being 16 and going, this is my place.
Oh.
And taking inventory and going, this is my place. And that's my 19-inch black and white TV on a milk crate and my mattress. And that's all I have, but it's mine. Talking about walking in, so I'm 17 with my own apartment, and I'm playing guitar with a friend of mine, and this drunk guy walks into my apartment. Get out of my house.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I don't want to argue with you, giant man, but this is my house. And then this girl comes in. This is not your place, Daddy. And he was, real world will kick you in the face. Where did you move in with a roommate, Kev, or did you?
I got married.
You got married, so it was like, here we go, buddy.
It was a roommate, but yeah.
it was a lifelong roommate, right?
The best kind of roommate.
Those are the best. They kind of have the same vested interest. Like you have a roommate and goes, man, I don't have rent right now. And then you can kick them out and they go sleep on someone's couch. But when it's the wife, it's like, I don't have rent. Well, you better help me find a way to get this rent. There's some cans on 3rd Avenue. Let's go get those. My goodness, man. Well, back to school.
Back to school pictures, like the new social media. Like you got to take a picture with the sandwich board sign and everything. Like Lizzie,
I don't think that started until I was already in high school. So I don't have any like first day of school pictures through my youth, but just in the last 10. Wow, that's almost like 10 years.
See? When I tell you it hits you in the face, it hits you in the face. I love and hate looking back through old yearbooks and looking at how the hair changes. Because you have a period of time where the hair is the same for like, K through 7 maybe or something. No, not that long, maybe K through 5. And we were, chili bowls. My mom cut mine and my brother's hair. Damn her. And I always end up with it's a little bit more over here, a little bit more over here. Then you got a mohawk. But then we went from chili bowls to, I even lived in the feathered hair time period. And then mullets. My junior high years were my dad would go, did they not give out combs this year? Because I remember I have one where my hair is just horrid. It looks like I just woke up. How about yours?
My hair or
your
my
school pictures, which involve hair, is a big part of school pictures.
Yeah, school pictures. I just the idea, and the combs that they would pass out.
Those little black plastic combs.
And you stand in line, and then you tilt your head a weird way, and you smile, and you're all uncomfortable. And why is anyone going to purchase this picture? I don't get it. As a teacher, I had multiple students close their eyes during the picture, and then actually get a retake and still close their eyes.
Yeah.
I don't know how that worked, but then I do, as a teacher, have a role model that there was a teacher who for 40 years took a picture in the exact same outfit for all 40 years of his teaching career.
I think I saw that. That is commitment beyond commitment.
And to be able to fit in that for all 40 years.
Yeah, that's true.
Very, very admirable.
I might have to call BS on that. He probably did go up at least a size.
Yeah.
Like Jerry Seinfeld with the jeans, he changes the 32 to a 30. Man, yeah, that's crazy. But pictures, I guess back then, and we're talking about a different time, Lizzie, but everybody's got their phones now and you can send pictures of your kids all day. But boy, were our parents just positive thinkers. They were like, should we get 64 of these? Do you have 64 that want a picture of my kid? Who?
Let's get an 8x10.
Yeah, you get an 8x10,
5,000
5x7,
wallets,
1,000 minis, which I don't even know, because why would you even have that? Look at my friend. Yeah, he looks good this big.
Yeah, postage stamp.
Yeah, the thumbnail before a thumbnail. Don't blow it up. Just leave it as a thumbnail, especially with that hair. But I enjoyed getting the comb. Anything you got back then free. You got combs, and you guys aren't old enough to remember this, but we would get a little toothbrush with these tablets that would turn your teeth a different color, and then you would have to do those. So you get that little toothbrush, which is crappy, but you're like, it's free.
Right.
That doesn't change. When we play events, and if there's a sponsor there, like a liquor sponsor, hey, throw out these free T-shirts. And there's a liquor, and if you like it, I'm sorry. It's called Tuaca. It's like a liqueur. Tastes terrible to me. But one time they were at an event, they were like, throw out these Tuaca shirts. And I'm like, who's going to want a Tuaca shirt? And we got these, oh my God. And all these people are like, I want a free shirt that doesn't fit. It has a liquor that I don't like.
Right.
And they were, we're talking about ladies who make a lot of money and they're prominent. And they're like, okay, here's a free T-shirt. People love free stuff.
Yeah, they do. That is true.
One of the most expensive things that I remember about school was the Scholastic Book Fair.
Oh.
I could spend every last dime there, buying all the little fun erasers, all the little pointers.
Yeah.
I just needed to buy the next coolest thing to show off to my friends.
Yep.
My Scholastic Book Fair, we caught probably the tail end of that. That was probably the last 5 or 6 years of school for me. My son worked for them for a while. And that was a cool full circle for him because I remember as a kid, he loved Bush's Chicken, and he wanted to go to work for Bush's Chicken when he graduated, which thank goodness he moved on to a different field.
Bigger and
then
better dreams.
Working at Scholastic Book Fair and going from coveting these books and everything to going, I've got to go load 400 books and take them to this school and whatever. So, yeah, I guess things that are important to you then, except pens.
Right.
And you'll hit another milestone too. You'll go from, man, I really enjoy pens, which you're entering that phase of your life. Then when you get to, where is my pen? Where's my favorite pen? And it's either behind your ear or you don't have a pen. Then you know it's time to kind of just move on.
Luckily, I wear contacts, so I'll never have to worry about playing that game with my glasses. That's really good.
Good for you. Yeah, I lose so many. When I got you wear glasses, Kev?
No, not yet. Not yet.
I'm not going to tell you how I realized that I needed glasses, but I'll tell you that off camera. But when I did realize I needed readers, just readers, I don't wear prescriptions, but just readers, I went to the doctor, and the eye doctor, he's a friend of mine, and he said, we're just going to check your vision. And so they do the little thing. You've had eye tests.
Yep.
And he goes,
1 or 2.
Is this better? Is this better? Is this better? Better? And I saw no change. And I'm like, yes, my vision is fine. It's perfect. He goes, okay, that was for farsightedness. Let's try nearsightedness. And then as soon as the little bit of the lens, the tester lens got to right here, I went, oh my God, because I could see clearer. And he told me they call it 40 eyes, which is after 40, your eyesight starts to decline. And I was 45 at the time, so he said, you've lasted pretty well. He said, go to Walgreens or wherever and buy you about 50 pairs of these and put them in your truck, in your car, in your bathroom, under your bed, in your shoebox, everywhere, because you're going to lose them. He was right. You're going to lose them or break them, especially the $5 variety.
Yeah, you'll lose them right on top of your head.
Well, I've only done that once. I've only done that one time. I've done that with sunglasses, but that's another story. I should wear sunglasses. I don't because it's hard to fit your sunglasses over your readers.
You should get the little lens covers that flip up and down. That'd be sick.
My wife has trifocals. And the first day she got those, that was a weird day. She was walking around like a mad person, going down steps because she had to kind of figure out which way to tilt her head to get the right section of her trifocals.
Yeah, you try and you try.
You try to get from one room to the other without stepping on a dog or tripping over a piece of furniture.
Lizzie, why don't you tell us some what's going on around Waco?
Absolutely. So you can join the Waco Run for Hunger on Saturday, September 6th at Waco ISD Stadium. From a fun run to a 5K, this family-friendly event is the perfect way to raise awareness and help fight food insecurity in Waco. The Beast of the Brazos open water swim is happening the same day, Saturday, September 6th. This open water swim between the banks of the Brazos will feature a route similar to the full Ironman with a 1.2 and 2.4 mile option. Not to mention, Waco is hosting Stage 3 of the 2026 Bass Pro Tour in March of 2026. The tournament will be hosted on Lake Whitney and Lake Waco by the Greater Waco Sports Commission, the City of Waco, and the Waco Tourism Public Improvement District. I'm Lizzie B. at the Backyard with your Act Locally News, and that's what's happening in Waco.
Yes, very nice. There's always something going on. I mean, people do complain a lot that there's nothing to do here. There's certainly more to do here than there was 10, 15 years ago.
For sure.
But there is something to do. You just have to look. And you've got a little computer in your hand, so all you have to do. Speaking of goings on, this weekend at the Backyard, Friday night, we have Cafe Anderson. Cafe is he's super cool. I first saw him in a YouTube video singing a song called Your New Boyfriend is Ugly. Your new boyfriend is ugly. I'm glad that he is. Why don't you and him get married and go have some ugly kids? And so it's pretty neat. But he's a great country artist. He is married to a hip-hop choreographer.
Oh, wow.
And they had a little show on CMT for a while. They had a little reality show.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to look him up.
So he's Friday. He's good. So good. He's got a wedding song, which is amazing. Then Adrian Beggar is here on Saturday, which is like an R&B blues vibe, which is going to be great. Sunday, I'm real happy about. We're doing a flood victims benefit.
Yes.
So we put that together because, just like the West any tragedy, at first it's in the news cycle and everybody's on board and helping, and then it loses popularity.
Yeah.
And then it's waning, and then people are still needing help.
Yeah.
So we kind of set this date in advance to where this Sunday we've got 6 bands. It's Sloppy Joe Band, Los Roaches, Gordon Collier Band, Phoenix Theory, and John Epperson, and great bands this week. And Sunday Drivers, I'm sorry. And so 6 bands, starts at 2 p.m. Each and every dollar, all proceeds go to the Kerr County Flood Victims Fund. So come on out for some great music, help those folks out. We've all got friends down there, acquaintances, fellow musicians who've lost, and it's the loss is still going on.
Absolutely.
I still see pictures daily where people are going, I finally found my suitcase or my television or my musical gear. So much music gear got lost down there because bands were playing and festivals were going on during the 4th. And so a lot of our friends and peers lost gear that's irreplaceable,
Yeah.
So this Sunday from 2 to 6, come on in, come down early. But it's $10 to get in, and 6 bands. You can't beat that if you can do math. What's the math on that? Somebody that graduated recently.
Oh, the most recent graduate is
Don't ask me nothing about numbers.
That'd be about $1.30.
Yeah, let's say it's $1.50 just to be wrong.
Yeah,
$1.50
just to be wrong.
$1.50 a band is a pretty good bargain, you know. But I mean, and like I say, the bands aren't getting paid. It's all the proceeds are going there. We're going to have some silent auction items, some audible auction items. There's a link on the Facebook page to our Stowwire link for the tickets. And if you can't make it and you want to contribute, there's I think a 20, a 50, 100. There's donation buttons. I live in so-and-so and can't make it. Zach, if you're watching this, you can donate from the boat. Maybe you hit big in the boat casino and want to donate $10,000. Come on with it, Zach.
There you go.
So, but you can definitely contribute, and we would appreciate it. But come out and see us. A great weekend all weekend.
All right, let's. Who wants to do the joke? Somebody needs to do the joke.
That's a Lizzie B.
And then we'll throw it to a commercial so we can get music from.
And let me tell you why I'm picking Lizzie B to do the joke.
Okay.
Bad joke day is every hour of every day of my life. Ask my wife. So we're going to give everybody a break from that and let Lizzie B do the joke. Laugh, boys. Hey, I'm holding the applause sign up for this and the ha-ha.
Okay. What did the volcano say to its date?
What did the volcano say to its date?
Oh,
I don't know,
I know
Lizzie.
this one.
What did the volcano say to its date?
Well, I hope it's not a first date because he said, I lava you.
Ooh,
Oh, that's not bad, actually.
I like
the way that joke just flowed.
Oh, I like the improvision of the first date in there. That was added.
It was.
That was a nice
That's
job.
what good comedians do.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
They expound to create the story, the theater of the mind. I love it.
Oh, all right. Well, let's take a break and we'll be back with music from Keaton Nail.
At Tusane's, we understand that maintaining a healthy lifestyle can be challenging, especially in today's fast-paced world. That's why our mission is to make fitness accessible to everyone, anywhere. Committed to excellence, we adopt a user-centric approach guided by ergonomics and medical science. With a team of seasoned professionals in R&D, design, and manufacturing, we prioritize quality across our entire product line. Visit Tusanes.com today and start your journey to better health. That's TOUSAINS.com.
At Open Goal USA, we're revolutionizing training for both soccer and lacrosse with our innovative portable rebounders. Perfect for players of all ages and skill levels, our rebounders improve accuracy, control, and technique in both sports. Built with premium materials for durability and ease of use, they're ideal for training anywhere, anytime. Whether you're perfecting your soccer game or sharpening your lacrosse skills, Open Goal USA has you covered. Visit OpenGoAAALUSA.com and elevate your training today.
Relax with Hemp Delicious. Organically grown hemp, massively blended with delicious organic herbs, responsibly sourced for their holistic benefits. Each sip offers calming, antioxidant-rich wellness. Brewed just for you. Sip the calm with Hemp Delicious. Find your blend at hempdelicious.com.
Introducing Muck-Off's classic pink bike cleaner, powered by revolutionary nanotechnology that breaks down dirt and grime on a microscopic level while protecting your bike's delicate finish. Developed by our mad developer Alex and tested by riders, our products are made by riders for riders. Discover more at us.muc-off.com, where we break the mold to bring you the best in bike care.
At 4U Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. Say goodbye to long waits and office visits. Check your health on your own terms with 4U Health. Visit 4uhealth.com today and free yourself from traditional medicine. That's the number 4uhealth.com. At Fullwell, we bring together the expertise of registered dietitians, MDs, and OBGYNs to give you the best fertility support. Our research-backed bioavailable formulas are crafted with your health in mind, ensuring the highest quality and safety. From preconception to pregnancy and beyond, we exceed industry standards with independent testing for harmful contaminants. With our comprehensive practitioner directory, personalized care is always within reach. Fullwell, your trusted partner on your fertility journey. Visit us at fullwellfertility.com.
All right, we're back with Zach Owen Show live from the beautiful backyard in downtown Waco, Texas. I'm your filling in host, Brian Brown. Lizzie B has gone on to unpack her boxes, which is something guys don't do. We just live out of the box for a while. But she's probably efficient. I mean, she's a great joke teller and storyteller. So now I guess she's going to go decorate her new apartment. So good for her. Thanks again to our friends, Be Kind Coffee. Go visit them, support them. Support all local businesses. Do that first before you go to Walmart or any of the other big places. Go to local places. And we're getting more and more of them. Mm-hmm. So you've got some choices. But Be Kind Coffee and all of our sponsors that you see throughout the day, please support them. Speaking of support, when you grow up and you tell your parents, I need to have that talk, and they go, oh, this is going to be rough. What's going on? And they go, Dad, Mom, I think I want to be a musician. And a lot of times parents just give up then. They just throw their hands in there and go, what am I going to do? But some parents, like my friend Darwin, go, you know what? I support you, son. I support you being broke for the rest of your life. I support you having trouble with relationships for the rest of your life. I support you scrounging for every penny you can. And sometimes it pays off. So my buddy Darwin here has a young son named Keaton Nail, and he's here today. And I've watched Keaton blossom. Once he dressed like Blossom, but that's a different story. That was a party. But Keaton Nail in the house. What's up, my buddy? How are you?
Pretty good.
Yeah, Keaton, I've known Dad for a long time, and you just kind of popped up. You know, I remember seeing you for the first time and going, well, that's the chip off the old block there. And Dad's been pretty supportive, I guess.
Yeah, he's been right there.
Right there. Well, he knows. He knows he knows you can't fight it. He knows it's a blessing and a curse. But how long you been playing?
I'm 24 now. I've been playing since I was 15.
15, okay. So I've been playing a while. Picked up Dad's guitar, or?
He stuck a guitar in my hand when I was 5 and was like, you're going to play guitar whether you like it or not, and here I am.
Yeah, so he's to blame for that talk.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. I always, I got 4 kiddos, and I always had instruments around the house. I didn't push it on them, but I sure hoped. And it's ironic that the 3 oldest boys dabbled but didn't really mess with it. But my daughter's the one that really took to it. She played guitar and violin, and now she, like the rest of us, has a big family and is working on that. But it's cool to see you still going strong, man. Been playing a lot locally and
not really. I played, the last time I played was about a year ago. I've been taking about a year off to kind of get my songwriting in order and then go back out there, and I'll have everything prepared by next year, January.
All right, beautiful. Yes, and good to have goals. Absolutely good to have goals. And good to, like you say, go woodshed and go write some songs and hash out some stuff that's been floating around in your mind. You get too busy playing, and then sometimes you don't have time to really work through a song, play songs before they're ready, you know. So, yeah, it's good that you're focusing on that and you got a plan in place. Well, very cool. Well, you ready? You want to do a song?
I sure would.
All right. Keaton Nail, ladies and gentlemen.
It's been a week, it's been a hell of a week, doing nothing at all. I keep thinking all these thoughts in my head, it's my fault. Yeah, it's always my fault. I wish that I can just rewind the time and take it all back. I turn to Jesus, 'cause I'm broken hearted, there's a reason for where I'm at right now. I wish that I can just rewind the time and take it all back. Man, I hate you, I miss you, I feel so bad, I'm doing life all wrong. There's more to life than doing anything you want to. Settle down and grow up, 'cause you have to. Didn't know it'd end up like this. That's what they call regret. Just because it crosses your mind don't mean you have to say it. Just because you can don't mean you should do it. Just shut your mouth, I'm tired of your complaining. I wish that I can just rewind the time and take it all back. Man, I hate you, I miss you, I feel so bad, I'm doing life all wrong. There's more to life than doing anything you want to. Settle down and grow up, 'cause you have to. Didn't know it'd end up like this. That's what they all call regret. You're gonna miss your mom. You're gonna miss your dad. You're gonna wish that you had more time than you had. Man, I hate you, I miss you. I feel so bad, I'm doing life all wrong. There's more to life than doing anything you want to. Settle down and grow up because you have to. Didn't know it'd end up like this. That's what they all call regret.
Very nice, Mr. Keaton Nail. What's the name of that song?
Regret.
Man, a lot of regret, yeah. Well, that's beautiful, dude. Great. Yeah, the push and pull of life. And any particular incident that inspired that song, or just in general?
So I had a life changing moment. Got in a lot of trouble, and I got to thinking. I was sitting there, and I was thinking about all the bad things that were going on in my life and how messed up I was doing wrong. And I started thinking about what had gone on the past week. And so I just got a piece of paper and I wrote it down. I wrote a list of things that was going wrong, and I was like, you know what? There's a song in that.
Yeah, yeah. I talk about the blessing and the curse. It really is. And the blessing is that a lot of people that don't play music or have music in their life is they don't have that release. It's so therapeutic. When you're happy, you can play with joy. When you're sad, it's definitely a release. So it's beautiful that you can write there. And so you said you've been playing, you got a guitar at 5, you've been playing kind of professionally and out in front of folks since you were 15. Now you grew up where at?
In Waco, born and raised.
Texas, Waco, Texas boy, okay. So that's great. And you had maybe some buddies that played music, or just were you kind of on the island with Dad?
So it was usually my dad's buddies that I grew up watching, and now they're my friends now.
Yeah, yeah. That's a good thing too about musicians. We never grow up. So if there's 20-year-olds and 19-year-olds and 35-year-olds and 50, we all have that music in common. Well, cool, brother. Well, you got another song for us?
I do. Good morning, USA, it's 8 a.m. Ready to start my drinking, but they say that's sin. Me and whiskey don't go well together. One day without nicotine, and I thought I'd feel better. Walked up in this hole and I grabbed me a shot. Poured out $100 and that sure got me a lot. If I post on Facebook, I'm not too far. I'm sitting with my friends at this lakeside bar. Well, I sat over here at this costume party, sat back and laughed at the way that they were dressed. Too much pickle shots and they were good. I walked up in this hole and I grabbed shot. Pulled out $100 that got me like. If I post on Facebook, I'm not too far. I'm sitting with my friends at this lakeside bar.
Very nice, brother. Very nice. You know, I was just talking to Dad while you're playing. It's cool too, man, that you can get in the rut of all your songs. You just start sounding the same, or all of them are sad and sappy. And so, yeah, just showing some dynamics there between that one being upbeat and the last one being a slower song, man. Good stuff. So I got some friends out there at a little institution called McLennan Community College. You may know them. You got some plans out there?
Yeah, I'm going to be in the music program over there, and I'm going to be in the country band, and I'm very excited. Very excited.
Brother, I've been playing music for 42 years. I've had my band for 30, and I'd say about 93% of the guys I've played with have gone through that program out there. It's a fantastic music program, great mentorship out there, and just a great organization. So, yeah, it's going to be super helpful for you, and just a great group of people.
I've talked to a bunch of people that went out there, and I didn't know that like half of the Waco musicians went out there and did the music program.
Absolutely.
I had no idea until I started talking to folks.
What's funny too, because there's a big music school. I mean, North Texas, of course, is a great program up there. But a lot of guys are like, man, for half the price, and it's, a lot of people think it's a superior program. But if you look at their lineage, there's some great Grammy winners. I mean, they've just got a ton of people out there that have gone on to do fantastic things. So, yeah, proud of you for that, and you're going to get a ton from it, man. I mean, everything from theory and from history of music to playing live with other people, other bands, playing different styles of music that you may not be interested in. Sometimes that expands your horizons, playing styles that you're not used to, and you're like, oh man, this is cool. I never really realized what I could get from that style of music. So now if you're looking back, currently of course you'll have some, but who early on, besides Pop and Pop's friends, were some influences of yours as far as, bigger names?
Oh, that's a tough one.
Yeah, it is a tough one. I know it is.
That's a real tough one. Well, my first love of music was Van Halen.
Okay.
Van Halen was one of them. It was Van Halen and George Strait.
Okay.
So I had a mix of Van Halen and George Strait. So my dad had this Honda, and he put George Strait on one day, and I sang every word to Amarillo by Morning in his back seat.
There you go.
And he goes, I think my son's going to like country music. I think I think he's going to be a singer. He's singing in my back seat every chance we get in the car, and I think he's going to be something. I hope so. And then he turned on Van Halen, and within maybe 2 or 3 years, I knew every Van Halen song that would come on.
Sure, yeah. That's infectious, man. That's great. And there again, I talk about the diversity and the being able to listen to different styles and pull from that. Had a buddy in high school, we would ride around, and we had 2 cassettes. And it was the first George Strait cassette and Rush 2112, so both ends of the spectrum. But yeah, when you pull from all of them, it's absolutely inspiring. So that's great, man. That's great. Well, I think we're going to pop to a word from our sponsors that keeps this thing going. We appreciate them. Once again, everybody you see on this show sponsors this show. Please go support them, support local, and keep this thing happening.
Since 2003, Bluehost has been empowering people to harness their brands online with innovative web hosting solutions. Trusted by over 2 million users, we're the longest-running WordPress.org recommended host. With Bluehost, you get a safer, better web experience, supported by the world's most popular site builder, and backed by our commitment to open-source projects. Visit Bluehost.com today and take your website to the next level.
Experience the future of secure private cloud storage with Internix. Protect your files with end-to-end encryption, ensuring your data stays private and accessible only to you. Enjoy seamless, fast storage without compromising security. Visit Internix.com today and take control of your digital life. That's INTERNXT.com today.
Be the best parent to the best S-Pup. For Kitty, we decode more than 100,000 data points, so you know what makes them walk, talk, and act like only they can. We provide the best care and make smart health decisions, now and forever. Plan better, care smarter, love longer. Wisdom Panel, your world's leading pet DNA service.
I don't know, if Bubble wasn't here, I don't know what people would be doing, like making PowerPoints or something. Bubble allows you to make it real and for it to actually work. So I feel like Bubble bridges that gap and being able to give people the opportunity to make their ideas come to life really quickly too. I love that I can sit down and build something the way that I think it should be built and have the control over it.
Bubble turns ideas into fully scalable apps. Try Bubble today.
Hi, I'm Jo from Face Theory. You're going to want to have a specific goal for your skincare routine. What do you want to achieve? Active ingredients are really strong, and if you're using too many at once, your skin can get overwhelmed. Don't overspend on products. Choose products that have scientific research behind them. At Face Theory, if you're not happy with a product, just say so, just give us a shout and we'll give you your money back, no problem.
I know you're gonna love this Kodak Dot Plus printer. You guys just connect it to your smartphone and then you're gonna use the Kodak Photo Print app. It's going to print you a 4x6 photo. I am just in awe. I love how these turned out. Also, the printer comes with a free cartridge of 10 photo sheets. I can assure you, you are going to love this printer as much as my family has. You guys have to check it out for yourself.
Hey, we're back with Zach Owens Show live from the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill. Monday morning, getting everything going. I hear the leaf blowers going outside, kitchen's cranking up. Phone has finally stopped ringing, but I'm sure it'll start back up now that I've mentioned it.
Yep.
Today is August. What's today? The 11th?
Yep.
This was already flying by. My wife's birthday is August 1st. Mine's the 5th. My son's is the 10th. Now we're in the 11th. Tomorrow's Christmas. Spirit Halloween has already opened up.
Yep.
This year's moving along. Today in country music history, I have a long list of things that happened today in country music history.
It's a long list.
First on the list is Dylan Scott's song New Truck was the #1 country single on Billboard chart that week, and it captured a strong radio and streaming momentum. So if you remember that song, New Truck, #1 on this day in 2022. Also, nothing. That's all we really have for. There's not a lot going on. It's like Dead Day in sports.
Well, Friday was complete. There was nothing.
You know what I watched? It may have been Friday. There's Dead Day in sports. There was a roof ball. They televised roof ball. If you don't know, what roof ball is? You have all played it. You throw the football on the roof, and it bounces, and the football will bounce crazy on the shingles, and you have to catch it as it comes up. They had a competition with judges, with a ticker at the bottom. It was televised. They had rules. Roof ball. Grown men throwing a football on the roof.
Wow.
It was on the Ocho. It literally, I made the joke, this is probably the Ocho, and then they said ESPN 8. It's the Roof Ball Championship. Unbelievable. Hey, I want to send out a shout out to one of our sponsors, of course, Patrick Dry Cleaners. They've been in business for a while. Great. We talk about supporting local, and also about had to get some alterations done recently. Supporting local, all these crafts that they're kind of going by the wayside. Patrick's has been here for a while. Great dry cleaners and boot and shoe repair, something we don't think about a lot. Darwin, I know you're a boot wearer, as you are too, Keaton. Cowboy boots, dress shoes. Patrick does it all. Heel tips, sole replacements. Things are getting pretty expensive, and they don't make them like they used to, which is what us old folks say. They do full leather conditioning, even purse repair, ladies. So if you paid a lot for that Louis or Coach purse, you can get your purse repaired at Patrick's Dry Cleaning and boot and shoe repair. Whether it's everyday wear or something special, they'll restore it with expert care and craftsmanship. Locally owned, community trusted with 2 convenient locations. They have one, their main facility is 1810 North Valley Mills Drive on Valley Mills Drive. Downtown location, down by us, is 117 North 7th Street. So don't toss those little favorites that you have in your closet or need repair. They're stacking up on you. Take them down to Patrick's Dry Cleaning and Boot and Shoe Repair. Go see them. Support local. All right, back to Darwin. Darwin, going to do another song?
Yeah,
Huh? I mean, that's Keaton. I've known you for so long. Little Darwin. Darwin, is Keaton going to do another song? Yes, he is. What do you got, Keaton? So that last one was called Lakeside.
Yes, it was.
Okay. And then this one is... He's thinking of a title.
I don't know the name of it.
I love it. Hey, I love because we get to see the songs in the early stages.
I'll come up with it.
Yeah,
while he does it. Yeah.
And the folks sitting here in the audience, we'll all have a contest to name this
Better
one.
Life. That's what the song's called.
Better Life?
Better Life.
Okay, got it.
Hey, mister, how you doing? It's been a while since I seen you way back when. How's your family? How's your baby? How's that new job that you got now? I don't know where time went wrong, but I know that it's been hard. I miss those late nights, smoking and drinking and reminiscing about the old times. That's what we used to do when there was nothing else to do. Go and have a beer or two. Might as well shoot the lights out tonight. How about we don't? 'Cause that's not who I am. I'm gonna start a better life, living a better life. I heard you moved out of town to chase your biggest dream. How's that city life? Is it what you thought it would be? Go and have a beer or two. Might as well shoot the lights out tonight. I think we don't, 'cause that's not who I am. I'm gonna start living a better life, living a better life.
Mr. Keaton Nail right there. Very nice, my brother. Better Life. Good song. It's a good song.
It's got like a Three Doors Down kind of feel.
Yeah, you know what? I was thinking the same thing, man. I got to see them this year.
I call it the Cody Jinks tuning.
Cody Jinks tuning. Okay, yeah. What tune are you using on that?
I have no idea. I could not tell you.
Is that it's a Fender?
It is.
Man, I'll tell you what. They're well known for Strats and Tellys, of course. But some of those Fenders sound great. That one sounds great acoustically. All you're doing there, you're not plugged in. All you're doing is amplifying the sound coming off the guitar, and that's important too. But that thing sounds great, man.
Well, thank you.
Great sound guitar. How long have you had that one?
Got it last year. So I had a Guild, the 1971 Guild.
Yeah.
And the back came off of it.
Yeah.
Just like all the new Martins that are coming out.
Yes.
Like not the top of the line. The back starts warping, and you have to reglue it together.
I know it, man. I know. I hate being that old guy that says they don't make them like they used to, but they don't.
No.
You know, we lost him too soon, but Eddie Shaver, Billy Joe's son, he used to buy guitars from us, and he had a technique where he would take a new guitar. He loved black guitars, even though a lot of times purists think that painted guitars don't sound as good as natural wood guitars.
Yeah.
But he liked black guitars, and he would buy it, and when he'd first get the guitar, he would take it in his bedroom, and he would put two hi-fi stereo speakers on either side of it, and at a low volume, just run music through it 24 hours a day, because supposedly the wood cures and the music, the vibrations of music going through the wood. And that was his technique, and he swore by it. Said that made all of his guitars sound 20 years older than they were and aged. Well, and it makes sense to me. And if you heard Eddie play, he always sounded great, so God rest his soul. But yeah, absolutely, man. That's the basis of it. If that sounds tinny and you don't have the warmth in the body underneath it just helps the whole thing sound full.
Yeah.
So which Guild did you have?
So I had a 1971.
Yeah.
Daryl Ray had it for he had it for sale, and I was like, man, my gear got stolen a year before that, and I need a guitar.
Yeah.
And he was like, dude, I see you've been eyeing this Guild for so long. You've been bugging me about it. Why don't you just come and get it?
Right.
I need it going.
Yeah.
I need space for all the other stuff I'm selling.
Right.
And so I went and got it, and I played it for about a year and a half, and it finally, one day, the back of it just started coming apart. And Michael Saldana had a Martin also that did the same thing.
Yeah.
And I can't figure out a reason why it did it.
It's wood, it's glue, it's metal, it's Texas.
Yeah.
And especially if you're playing a lot and they're going from cold to hot, you're supposed to let them acclimate when you go in from the heat to an air conditioning building, leaving your case. But we don't do that. We got to play, man.
Well, yeah.
So, yeah, after a while, they just can't take the pressure anymore.
Yeah.
You know? But, man, it's beautiful. If you ever get a chance, we talk about Nashville and some different places. If you ever get a chance to go to Nashville or Memphis or any of the places where they make guitars, run through the factory, man. Going through the factory in the tour and watching them build the guitars, it truly is a craft, especially American-made stuff, you know, because a lot of the import stuff, you know, they're making the $3,500 guitars and they're making the $350 guitars in the same plant. But yeah, it absolutely is. Well, it's a great tune, man. I love it. So what do you got? So when does MCC start?
I think August 25th.
August 25th. We were talking about that earlier. It's cool. And you know who your instructors are yet?
I know a few of them.
Yeah. Who you got?
So I've got Clark Newhart.
Clark Newhart is amazing. Clark's
He's
story.
my guitar teacher.
You know the story about him?
No idea.
Clark was an amazing jazz guitar player and had some sort of accident and lost the use of one of his hands. So he had to switch to left-handed and learn to play and was just as proficient.
That's
then,
wild.
Then rehabbed and got back to where he's playing the other way. He and his son, just great. Who else you got?
And then I got some new girl. Her name is something Livingston.
Oh, okay. I think I know who you're talking about. John talks really
She's
highly
got
about
like her own like band that she does
she's
too outside of MCC.
Multi-instrumental. She's supposed to be really good.
Well, she's got her own like duo band or something, or she's got a full band or duo or does both outside of MCC.
Nice.
And she's got like a dobro player. It's almost like if you're going to a winery in the hill country.
Yeah.
She does that type of like vibe outside of MCC.
Nice. And then you got any classes with Jonathan Kutz?
I don't think so.
Good, lucky you.
I don't think so.
Yeah, your education just got better. No, I love that guy. That's my drummer, man. He's great. A great program. I can't say enough about that program. We do their. You'll be playing here. They do the rock band and the country band and jazz band here once or twice a year. But great organization. So you've got a lot of promise in going out there. It's going to be real helpful for you. So proud there. Well, you gonna do one more? Or?
Let's do birthdays. You said,
birthdays.
You've been birthday month for you guys at your house.
I'd say, well, yeah. I mean, and my granddaughter's birthday was last week as well. Forgot to mention that. There's too many for me.
Shoot.
It's crazy that my family has more birthdays than country music history on this date has.
Right.
But we do have a lot of birthdays today from way back. 1946. Darwin, you remember this cat? A guy named John Conley was born. American country singer known for I'm Just a Common Man. Grand Ole Opry member John Conley. He's played here. Great artist. 1953, just lost him recently. The Hulkster Hulk Hogan was born on this date in 1953. 1965, Grammy, Emmy, Tony, Oscar winner Viola Davis, great actress. She was in The Help, Hidden Figures, How to Get Away with Murder. Wonderful actress. She was born on this date in 1965. Gosh, I thought she was a little older than us, but
there you go.
Yeah. 1967, most popular podcast ever, Joe Rogan, UFC announcer and podcaster Joe Rogan, born on this date in 1967. And then 1983, ladies, and maybe some dudes, Mr. Chris Hemsworth, Australian actor, best known for his role as Thor and many others. Great comedic actor, too. He's a funny guy.
Yeah,
but he's irritatingly good looking, you know.
Yep.
He's that guy when you don't really want to take your wife or girlfriend to see a movie that he's in. Or you leave your shirt on for 3 days after you go see the movie.
Right.
And then 1995, girl we've been trying to get here at the backyard for a while, and we're getting close. Priscilla Block. Miss Priscilla Block was born in 1995. She's a country singer, songwriter with Rising Acclaim in Nashville. But yeah, she's blowing up as well. Very good. That girl can sing and play, and she's a great performer too. Really good live. So that's some celebrity birthdays today. And when's your birthday, Keaton?
June 28th.
June 28th. And Pop? July 7th. Okay, so y'all pretty close. You ever combine them?
Share,
Here we go. Let's just do a whole month of partying.
Exactly 10 days.
10 days.
So we do our birthday festivities together.
I like it. Yeah. Well, that's what the wife and I end up doing. We're 4 days apart in dates, not years. We're about 35 years apart in years. Seems like it. She let her hair grow all gray, and now she's really trying to get me to let the beard go all gray. I'm like, no, I'm not old like you. But she's significantly younger than me. But right on, man. Well, happy birthday to these folks. Happy late birthday to you guys. Happy birthday to anybody else having a birthday today locally. And so I believe we'll go to...
Let's go to a commercial.
Let's do a commercial.
Yep.
Our sponsors.
Sports on the other side.
Hi, my name's Erica, and today I'm going to be taking you through my skincare routine using the Tasmanian Spring Water range from Sand and Sky. This range is really good for dry and dehydrated skin like myself. It's packed with 2 types of hyaluronic acid and fermented sea kelp to reduce redness and irritation, which I experience daily. So that's it. It's so quick and so easy, and my skin feels so dewy and so hydrated.
So all you have to do is tap your Popple to the back of someone's phone, like that, and they instantly get your social media and contact info right on their screen. They don't need an app or a Popple to receive your info. With our feature called Popple Direct, you can pop one of your links directly. I turned Direct on for Instagram. Now when I pop someone's phone, it opens directly to my Instagram. So get your Popple today and start impressing everyone you meet. Make it pop.
Welcome to Market XLS, your all-in-one Excel solution for investors. Designed as an enterprise-grade platform, Market XLS caters to investment managers, registered investment advisors, asset managers, financial analysts, option traders, and individual investors alike. We kickstart your journey with AI and an automatic spreadsheet. Market XLS is your gateway to intelligent, secure, and efficient investment management and research. Book your free demo.
Welcome to Kitbag, the ultimate destination for football fans. Whether you're cheering for Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester United, or any other top club, we've got your team's colors running through our veins. From official replica kits to custom player prints of your favorite stars like Ronaldo, Messi, and Kane, Kitbag is your one-stop shop for all things football. Powered by Fanatics, we deliver to over 180 countries, ensuring you get the gear you need fast. For true football passion, think Kitbag. Visit kitbag.com today. That's kitbag.com. Kitbag. For 75 years, Nalgene Outdoor has been your trusted companion, fueling adventures and helping protect the planet. We're committed to reducing waste, improving access to clean water, and providing simple, safe, and sustainable products for you and your family. No gimmicks, just durable, well-designed bottles built to last. Join us in our mission to amplify life, not complicate it. Because at Nalgene, what goes into our bottles matters as much as the adventures they fuel. Explore more at nalgene.com. That's NALGENE.com. Looking for tickets to the hottest shows, games, and events? Ticket Liquidator is your one-stop shop for great prices, no hassles, and guaranteed tickets. Since 2003, we've been connecting buyers and sellers, providing access to sold-out events at prices lower than most secondary market options. Whether it's sports, theater, or concerts, our massive nationwide network ensures you get the tickets you want, guaranteed. For the best seats at the biggest events, start with Ticket Liquidator today at ticketliquidator.com. That's TICKETLIQUIDATOR.com.
Welcome back. Zach Owens Show live at the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill, downtown Waco, Texas. Sun is shining. Music is playing. The drinks are about to be flowing when Hannah gets here. I'm not sure who's here today. Hannah, Mary, one of them. One of our lovely bartendresses will be serving up in just a bit. Had some folks come through just now. They were ready to day drink, but we weren't quite open yet. So they watched Keaton instead, and they were digging it, drinking some coffee. Not Be Kind coffee, but they did drink some of our Be Here coffee. Be Quiet coffee. So, but yeah, support Be Kind Coffee and all of our sponsors. So now we're going to throw to sports with my old buddy Zach Bark. Haven't seen Zach in a while. I used to work with him. But Zach, what you got for us?
Oh, not much. How you doing, Brian? By the way, I have to say, I did not know that bartendress was a word until this now.
Yeah, look it up.
I think that you're educating me on this.
Look in the Brian Brown dictionary, and it's in there, along with some profane words.
Well, I know some of those too. They fall in the Zach Bark dictionary as well. Coming up on the Pete Souza show today, we have a little bit. Pete is traveling, so we are playing some of the best stuff from last week still, including a visit with former Bengals linebacker and current ESPN partner in crime, sometimes that he's been able to broadcast games with him, Takeo Spike. And also he visited with CBS Sports' Tim Brando to get ready for the college football season. So we have both of those coming up on his show later today. But also, if we can try to maybe get in there squeezing some Cowboys news, because obviously that is the talk going on. We're finally getting into football season. Preseason game over the weekend, which it's preseason football. So, I mean, you get to see players come out and show off for the Cowboys. I guess they kind of looked a little rough offensively. Joe Milton just kind of looked okay. Dak Prescott continued his streak. I had to look this up, Brown, because I was curious. Since 2019 is the last time he played in a preseason game. So I know obviously he's dealing with some injuries and stuff and trying to get healthy, but his streak was still intact of not having to play in a preseason game.
Yeah.
Try to talk in some about that in there too. Malik Davis, though, I guess for the offense, looked pretty good there then too. So a couple bright spots, but it is still preseason football there. But might try to squeeze some of that in.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, too. We try to find some promise in it and some hope, but it's the Cowboys.
Yeah. And I don't want to just sound like – I never want to sound like I'm attacking, just because I might not be the biggest Cowboys fan.
Right.
But I know that obviously in this area that, and I've been around since the heyday in the 90s, that I know what it's like for, them to see, their team finally do get in, the hope for that to happen. And then, unfortunately, for something – either within the team's control or sometimes without of it just to slip away. I'm very interested for the season for a couple of reasons, just to see how the team does. And then with this whole Netflix documentary that Jerry's got coming out too, just how much in the spotlight the Cowboys are going to be. And if that means good things, because I feel like usually when they are in the spotlight, they tend to have a decent season. I
Yeah.
don't know if that means, playoffs, but
Yeah, whether it be arrests or positive stuff.
So-
but yeah.
yeah. Sure. Well, Dak, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
That's fine.
I did see that they caught Dak on camera tell Stan Kroenke, the Rams owner, I guess they're at midfield before, like, oh, we'll see you guys again at the NFC Championship game. So I guess we'll see if that comes to fruition.
Oh, by documentary you meant propaganda, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Settle down,
No,
boys.
Kevin, absolutely. Like, I know. See, I read, there's a fantastic Jeff Pearlman book called, I think is it Boys Will Be Boys? Of course, when I bring it up, I think that's the name of it, where he documented the whole 90s run. And I'm very interested to see of, like, how much of it gets told, and then what's of it's going to be sugar-coated, and then what's going to be Jerry being able to twist it like he wants to.
Yes.
So it's going to be very interesting, for sure.
It will be. And then that's not the Staubach documentary that they're working on, right? That's a different one.
No, I think it's completely different. Yeah, I would be interested to see that.
No, that was my hero, man. That was my dude, absolutely, in my years. Back when we had Promise every year for a while.
No, absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. Well, thank you, brother. Appreciate it, man.
Hey, it was good talking to you, Brian. Hope you guys have a fantastic day.
You as well, my friend.
Thank you.
All right. That's my buddy Zach, man. It's been a while. Zach and I used to terrorize the old studios over there. Speaking of terrorizing, my brother over here terrorizing the stage here at the backyard, Mr. Keaton Nail. Keaton's got some good stuff coming up, and I love that he has a plan. I love the progress I've watched him make over the years. And you've been working on your songs for a year in your craft, so I guess you got some more in the bag here.
Yeah, I've got probably. I haven't played any of these. These are like the first times that I'm playing them.
Love it. Well, the cool thing is too. Now you can go back and go. I'm gonna move this or do that or yeah. I love it. Okay. Well, what you got for us?
Oh, let's see. Well, I'm sitting over here at the Neon Buffalo and drinking about 15 beers. I think I'll have a shot and then I think I'll have another as long as I don't fall out of my chair. It's time for Jaeger bomb, Jaeger bomb, Jaeger bomb, Jaeger bomb, Jaeger bomb, Jaeger bomb shot. Then I'll Uber on home, ride past the cops, sleep in the back till I'm on my block, crawl into bed and rest for a bit, wake up and do it all over again. I'm gonna find me a bar with an adjective and animal and belly up to my stew. Drink me something drinkable and dance me something danceable and dance around like a fool. It's time for a line dance, Macarena, Copperhead Road, tequila shot, Cupid shuffle, stop, and then I'll Uber on home, ride past the cops, sleep in the back till I'm on my block, crawl into bed, rest for a bit, wake up and do it all over again. I'm gonna head on down to the Guadalupe and float all day with my friends. I'm gonna be out here all day till Sunday. It's time for a Sunday fun day, Sunday fun day, Sunday fun day. Gonna Uber on home, ride past the cops, sleep in the back till I'm on my block. Crawl in a bed, rest for a bit, wake up and do it all over again. And then when I get out of the water, I'm gonna pray for my aching head. And then I'll Uber on home, ride past the cops, sleep in the back till I'm on my block. Crawl into bed, rest for a bit, and wake up and do it all over again.
Great job, man. Like it. I'm telling you, man, I mentioned it earlier. I like the variety, man. I love that you're going different directions with the songs and stuff, and that's a fun one, upbeat one. If you get a chance, come out Friday. I want you to see Coffee, man. Coffee Anderson's a great performer. He's from, where's he from? Spring or he's not from Poteet.
Yeah, he's really good.
He is really good, man. He's really good. I was talking about and he's such a nice guy. His dad comes to the shows, good Christian man. So, yeah, it's great. So, man, fantastic.
He's got a song out, I Hope Your Boyfriend Is
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, man.
That's a good song.
And then he's got Mr. Red, White, and Blue. He wrote a song called The Wedding Song. I think it's called The Wedding Song. But smart man, too. You know, he knows.
Really good.
You're right about Hope Your Boyfriend's Ugly. You're right about Breakup. You're right about the USA. And you write a wedding song. And I've always thought you write a birthday song, a wedding song, funeral song, you're probably set for life because those are, there's not enough of them, you know.
Yeah, Wade Bowen wrote a wedding song, and he's been singing it for 40 years, and he doesn't want to sing it.
Absolutely. It makes
Be careful
money,
what
man.
you write, because you might have to sing it the rest of your life.
Yeah. But, I mean, you know what? If it's paying your bills, you know.
Yeah.
You're mixing the new ones with that. So, well, man, appreciate it, brother. Well, if you got one more, we'd love you to play us out, man. We're gonna wrap it up for the day. Appreciate you guys watching, whether you're watching right now live or watching later on in the day. Keep supporting Zach Owens Show Live. Zach will be back next week, I do believe, Kevin. Is that correct?
Yep.
He'll be the same color as this table. He'll be rested. He'll be ready to go. He didn't look like he was too tan yet.
No.
I think that hat was working.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks again to our guest today, Keaton Nail, and bringing Darwin along with you. And Keaton's going to play us out. Thank you, brother.
Saw you leaning on a memory with your back turned towards the crowd of that little bar on Murphy where we play guitar too loud. There were people drinking whiskey, there were hearts about to leave. It was cold for Houston, it was almost New Year's Eve. All the way from Beaumont with a white rose in my hand. Cannot wait to see you, babe, I cannot understand. Well, I walked the road to get here with a guitar and a case. If I'd been in Pasadena, I'd known about this place. Well, you look like forever, where the water meets the shore. Babe, I can't do this, I can't do this anymore. All the way from Beaumont with a white rose in my hand. all the way from Beaumont with a white rose in my hand. Cannot wait forever, babe, but I hope you understand.